The awards presented today will recognize companies in every sector of the business community that are making significant contributions to our economy through job creation, innovation, and capital investment. Nominees this year were selected based on data from 2017 and in part by a committee of our advanced Longmont partners, including Tinkermill, Boulder Small Business Development Center, Longmont Area Chamber of Commerce, Startup Longmont, and the Longmont Downtown Development Authority. I want to thank all of you for your input and engagement in our nomination and awards process. And without further ado, our first award category is the Primary Job Creator Award. Nominees for this award were selected based on net new primary job creation in 2017 and are part of one of our 4 advanced Longmont targeted industries. These 4 nominees together added 148 net new jobs in Longmont in 2017. Our first nominee for the Primary Job Creator Award is BC Services. BC Services is an accounts receivable management company that partners with businesses to streamline their recovery process and improve cash flow. They specialize in cutting-edge recovery and compliance solutions for both performing and delinquent accounts receivable for healthcare, financial services, and utility providers nationwide. BC Services is a family-owned company that focuses on long-term partnerships that improve recoveries and customer relationships for their clients. They pride themselves on their ability to deliver excellent customer service to both their clients and their clients' consumers in a way that sustains the client's business reputation. Our second nominee in this category is Continental Control Systems. Continental Control Systems began operations in 1995 as a product development and manufacturing company. CCS specializes in electric power metering and monitoring equipment for use by the energy services industry. Their mission is to create and provide the technology and equipment that enables the efficient use of electricity throughout the world. They are staffed by a team of highly qualified design engineers, software and firmware engineers, applications engineers, production technicians, and sales and support specialists, all with one common objective: to supply their customers with reliable and accurate products at a reasonable cost with the highest level of professional service and attention to customer needs. Our third nominee in the Primary Job Creator Award category is Malvern Panalytical. Malvern Panalytical, my Minnesota A really comes out on that for some reason. Malvern Panalytical provides solutions for the chemical and structural analysis of a wide variety of materials. Their customers can be found in virtually all markets, including building materials, metals, mining, food, pharma, cosmetics, polymers, oils, plastics, thin film metrology, nanomaterials, and many more industries and research. For all their customers, they want to be a total solution supplier, not limited to the supply of their produced instruments, but also of peripherals to run the instruments, as well as the expertise to get the best out of the customer's investment. Today, Malvern Panalytical is the only analytical X-ray equipment supplier with its own in-house development and manufacture of the X-ray tubes, the basis for the best analytical performance. They have over 1,000 dedicated employees in virtually all countries of the world and hold more than 250 patents and have research centers and laboratories across the globe. Our fourth and final nominee in this category is Wyland. Wyland is a leading provider of business intelligence and data-driven marketing solutions. Regardless of channel, whether it be digital, direct mail, or email, marketers rely on Wyland to deliver highly responsive marketing audiences that fuel their organization's growth and profitability. Wyland clients span a wide range of sectors, including multi-channel retail, publishing, nonprofit, political, home and personal services, financial services, travel and hospitality, and automotive. Every day, thousands of organizations rely on Wyland for intelligence-driven marketing, including responsive marketing audiences that fuel fast growth and increase market share. Leveraging the industry's most powerful consumer database, predictive analytics, and sophisticated audience modeling, Wyland empowers clients in a wide range of commercial and nonprofit sectors to find new prospects while optimizing connections with existing customers and donors. And without further ado, the winner of the Primary Job Creator Award is BC Services.
Thank you. Wow. 2 years in a row. I really appreciate the community. Appreciate City Council for helping us with our project. We've been in business since 1925 and look to continue to grow with the community. Thank you.
Last year, BC Services was actually our Project of the Year award winner, is that correct? And they actually built a new facility here in Longmont in 2016 and then filled it with jobs in 2017. So thank you. We love having you here in Longmont. Okay. Our next category is the Project of the Year award. Nominees for this award were selected for their overall capital investment in the community in 2017 and potential for positive economic impact on the community. These 4 nominees have invested $119,554,911 and expanded the total square footage in the community by over 240,000 square feet. Our first nominee is Vista Farmer. Vista Farmer Solutions is a contract development, manufacturing, and testing organization that understands what it takes to rapidly advance products through every stage of development. With over 200,000 square feet of laboratory and manufacturing space in the US and UK, Vista Farma offers a broad suite of scientifically differentiated services ranging from early stage discovery, API and drug product development, and CGMP manufacturing to standalone analytical and microbiology testing support. Led by their broad experience and collaborative approach, they are committed to finding the shortest, most efficient path to success for their clients, success that goes beyond science. Our second Project of the Year award nominee is Front Range Orthopedics. Empowering patients to keep their bodies in pace with their passions, Front Range Orthopedics and Spine has been at the forefront of orthopedic health in Longmont and all along the Front Range. For more than 4 decades, they have been Boulder County's leader in orthopedic care, providing our community with high-quality, best-in-class specialty orthopedic services. Their focus is total musculoskeletal health, and they have a team approach to care with orthopedic services. Outpatient surgery center, MRI, physical therapy, and trauma services. Providing their patients with the highest quality, most innovative, and comprehensive orthopedic care is their mission. Front Range Orthopedics succeeds in this mission by providing a dynamic network of best-in-class orthopedic specialists, which enables them to meet all of their patient needs. Our third nominee in the Project of the Year category is UC Health Longs Peak Hospital. UC Health Longs Peak Hospital and the Ambulatory Surgery Center spans 210,000 square feet on the northwest corner of Colorado Highway 119 and County Line Road. Longs Peak Hospital contains 51 inpatient beds with room to expand to more than 100. It features an intensive care unit, a level 3 trauma center, an emergency department, operating rooms, advanced cardiac services, and surgery center. UC Health Longs Peak Hospital features telehealth technologies and a patient-centered focus, and they pride themselves on bringing advanced care closer to home. And our fourth and final nominee in this category is Wild Game. The Wild Game offers a full-service casual dining experience featuring classic Americana cuisine in the restaurant, on the outdoor patio, and second-level balcony bar looking west at Longs Peak and sunsets over the Rockies. The venue also offers 8 VIP bowling lanes, each equipped with a state-of-the-art scoring system, HD TVs, and monster 20-foot projection screens at the end of the lanes, and over 50 video and prize games. Wild Game is also great for groups or just a few friends getting in the competitive spirit. Their clubhouse boasts ping pong and bocce, as well as a full bar and food service with sports viewing and a live music stage. And the winner of the Project of the Year award is UC Health Longs Peak Hospital. Please help me welcome CEO Dan Robinson to the stage.
Wow, thank you. And congratulations to the other 3 nominees. I know each of those companies, great leadership, great people. And again, as I mentioned earlier, we are so proud to be in this community. Thank you to Jessica and team and to our city leaders to help us get this far in the project. It's been an amazing run for us for 2 years. We were the fastest hospital we think ever to be built in the United States from start to finish, 14 months. At least we're telling everybody that. Nobody's proved me wrong yet, so that's what we're saying. But it took a team to build this, and I'd like to recognize my team over here in the corner. Would you guys stand for a second? Countless hours of gazillion meetings to get us this point. As I mentioned earlier, today is our 6th-month anniversary, and we're just proud to be a member of this community and help to take care of the healthcare needs that you all have. So, again, thank you all very much.
Dan's a little taller than I. Our 3rd Cornerstone Award category is the Rising Star Award. Nominees for this award are primary industry businesses within one of our advanced Longmont targeted industries that have 50 employees or less. They were selected based on their net new job creation in 2017. Our first nominee for this award is Goddess Garden. At Goddess Garden, they know that everything is connected, that if something isn't good for us, it's usually not good for the planet either. They're also realistic and understand that products exist to solve a problem or fill a need, and doing without would cause a void, and that's where they come in. They solve problems without creating new ones. They are out to prove you can be conscientious without compromise. All of their sun, skin, and aromatherapy products serve a practical purpose, but behind all their products are guiding principles that assure none of their profits are built on the destruction of the earth or our health. Created by a mom for her daughter, Goddess Garden only makes products they use in their own homes and on their own families. And they offer a culture that is centered around families, so they never lose their focus, making life a little easier and a lot safer for the ones they care about most. Our second nominee in this category is Machining Express. Since 2008, Machining Express has been distinguishing itself from the competition in quality, customer service, and process improvement. Simply put, they offer customers more value for their money and more products in less time. With over 25 years of machining experience in the Front Range, Machining Express has many local resources and is well known throughout the industry as being highly skilled, reliable, and ethical. In 2015, Machining Express expanded its operations with the acquisition of the assets of LMI, and in August 2017, moved its operations to Longmont, Colorado. They believe working closely with their customers is key to the success of their business and brings creativity and a unique philosophy to the work that they do. Our third nominee in the Rising Star Award category is Mobile Canning. Mobile Canning was founded in 2011 by 2 friends in Colorado, both longtime home brewers, who had a common interest in becoming commercially involved in the craft beer industry following a discussion about mobile bottling that evolved into the question of why not mobile canning. Once word of the launch of mobile canning first reached the craft brewing industry and beyond, they began receiving inquiries on the possibility of their providing support for similar operations in other regions. With the Colorado operation thriving and additional staff brought on board, attention was turned to the idea of sharing the opportunity and the benefit of their experience with others, and Mobile Canning Systems was started. By the end of 2012, the first 3 affiliates had joined the Mobile Canning Systems program, providing great feedback and ideas on the structure and content of the program, and the full program was launched in January 2013. By utilizing the services of MCS's affiliates, craft producers across the country can focus on making their craft product while preserving their precious capital, space, and management resources. And our 4th and final nominee in the Rising Star category is Redstone Aerospace. Founded in 1997, Redstone Aerospace Corporation is a small business specializing in providing cryogenic systems and high-precision pointing subsystems to both NASA and DoD customers. Right here in Longmont. The company consists of a highly collaborative group of talented engineers and subject matter experts who share a passion for innovation using the latest tools and technologies. Their design expertise and hardware experience enable them to respond rapidly to customer needs. As a small business, Redstone provides superior support to their customers and other team members in a seamless, collaborative environment that enables system-level solutions to be developed while maximizing program efficiency. Their small business culture and commitment to serving their customers enables them to be highly responsive and provide exceptional value. And the winner of the Rising Star Award is Mobile Canning Systems. Please help me welcome President Pat Hartman.
Wow, what an honor. I think we're among some really good other businesses here in the Longmont community. And we're excited for being here in Longmont. Thank you to Jessica and Wendy with the EDP and everything they've done for us. And we're super excited to see what's to come here in the community and how we continue to grow. So, thank you.
Our final award today is the Cornerstone Startup Award. Nominees for this award were selected by a committee of our Advanced Longmont partners. These nominees have displayed high potential for growth as identified by our partners and are within one of our Advanced Longmont target industries. The first nominee for the Startup Award is Inhabitech. Nominated by our partners at Startup Longmont, Inhabitech was founded here in Longmont in 2017 based on the premise that many health issues cause small changes in daily patterns, and detecting these changes earlier can help seniors stay healthy and independent. The goal of Inhabitech's Hestia system is to recognize changes in seniors' patterns as early as possible so that a physician can be consulted about what those changes might indicate. Embedding Hestia allows you to easily add the value of remote monitoring and trend analysis directly onto your own application. All features are available via cloud-based API for a completely white label integration. Hestia is currently integrated with a range of low-cost, off-the-shelf sensors and fitness monitoring devices, with more coming online all of the time. Our second nominee in the startup category is Longmont Observer. Nominated by our partners at Tinkermill, Longmont Observer was launched in early 2017 as the first digital nonprofit news organization to serve Longmont. The Longmont Observer is a community-supported nonprofit news and media organization that brings local journalists and volunteers together. They are a 501c3 public charity with a mission to consistently provide the best nonpartisan, community-driven, locally focused news in Longmont, Colorado. They believe local news should be should bind a community together. It should inform and enlighten. It should be accurate and honest, and it should give us insights into our government, our schools, our businesses, our neighborhoods, and our town. It should embody where we live, and it should be the heartbeat of our community. Our third nominee in the Startup Award category is My Web Dev Girl. Nominated by our partners at CoSolve, My Web Dev Girl is a woman-owned web development and digital marketing firm founded here in Longmont in 2017. Providing web design, development, SEO, and digital marketing services, My Web Dev Girl operates by applying the core values of peace of mind, because a peaceful mind accomplishes more, of learning, because constantly expanding their technical knowledge to keep pace with technology advances, and of growing, both their own company and yours, and celebrating that success together. And our fourth and final nominee is Scribworks. Nominated by our partners at CoSolve and at Boulder SBDC, Scribworks was also founded in Longmont in 2017. The Scribworks application delivers seamless cash and accrual financial forecasts. Items such as deferred revenue, depreciation, and prepaid expenses are automatically tracked, while cash reporting is demonstrated on a daily basis. Managers and advisors can exceed the cash accuracy constraints of Excel and other 30-day predicated applications while delivering high-quality financial forecasts. Some of the features of Scribworks technology include the ability to triage cash on a daily basis and deliver accrual-level reporting to capital partners, capture real-life scenarios like deferred revenue and prepaid expenses accurately, and collaborate with clients and provisions such as much staff as necessary. And the award winner for Startup of the Year is Scribworks. Please help me welcome President Ian.
I just want to say it's a pleasure to be part of a community with so many entrepreneurs that cut their teeth. Some nights I go to bed, I have no idea whether or not I know what I'm doing. I think my wife would agree with that statement. But it's nice to be able to have access to really, really excellent advisors. And it's great to be part of this community. We hope to grow with you guys. So thanks very much.
And now it is my great pleasure to welcome to the stage Mayor Brian Bagley, who will present this year's Tom Brock Award.
Yes, great pleasure, great pleasure. Our final recognition is the Tom Brock Award. The Longmont Industrial Park Board, creator of the Tom Brock Award, was established in the 1960s to find land for the FAA who was considering parcels throughout Colorado. The board purchased the land that they still sit on today at Culver and 17th Avenue. More land was acquired on the south side of Ken Pratt Boulevard and sold to companies interested in locating and creating jobs in Longmont. The group was truly the first economic development organization in Longmont. Currently, Industrial Park board members are listed in your program at the table. This award was created by the Industrial Park Board in 2000 to honor Tom Brock, a business and community leader who helped establish the connection between a healthy local economy and a quality community. The award bearing his name is presented to a member of the Longmont business community that has demonstrated outstanding leadership in continuing Tom Brock's legacy. This year's award winner is Roger Jurgens. Roger is a retired, actually come on up here, Roger. Roger is a retired orthodontist and board member on the Industrial Park Board. Roger served as president of First Lutheran Church, the Longmont Rotary Club, Longmont Chamber of Commerce, and the Our Center Board. He also served on the Longmont Symphony Board, St. Vrain Valley School District Long Range Planning Board, coached many youth sports, and participated in numerous civic projects. Please help me welcome Dr. Roger Jurgens in accepting this award. Are we doing picture first?
There's no word.
Oh, you gotta give the award first.
I must first congratulate all the people, businesses that were nominated for all the awards today. I think it's pretty special for all of you. And whether you were a winner or not, you've had a big part in the success of Longmont. Congratulations to all of you. Prior to Longmont being started, there were two brothers by the name of Coffin who came to Colorado to search for gold. This did not turn out too well, and they were not very successful, so they started farming in 1860 and claimed some water rights. Other gold miners saw what the farming was doing and also started their own farms, using some of the water that the Coffins had claimed. A fight went to the Colorado Supreme Court to determine who had the water rights, and the Coffins won. And they claimed their water rights. As it states on a plaque above Sandstone Ranch, the true gold is water. In the 1950s, the Button Rock Dam was constructed. In 1963, the Longmont Water Board was found to buy water rights for the future use of Longmont. Their duty stated, "This advisory board shall adopt, revise, and continually update a long-range plan for an adequate raw water supply." Thanks to the foresight of Milt Nelson, Roy Reynolds, Larry Flanders, Ralph Price, Arch Larkin, George Lander, and Wade Gaddis, Longmont was put into a great position for years to come. The water board still exists and is active today. More recently, the city council and the citizens voted to purchase additional water rights for Windy Gap to position Longmont for additional water for future use. In 1870, a group of settlers from Chicago formed the Colorado Colony. They purchased 60,000 acres. 2 years later, it became Longmont. Numerous economic events occurred in the years after. Great Western Sugar, the local hospitals, XL Energy, Longmont Turkey Plant, IBM, FAA, Storage Tech, Seagate, Amgen, Front Range Community College, Japan Connections, mainly started by Jimmy Kanemoto and the Pratt family, Xilinx, and soon to be Smuckers, and many other companies. Very important was the efforts of Tom Brock and a group of interested citizens who formed the Industrial Park Board. Numerous churches and civic organizations have been a large influence in the development of Longmont. The Longmont Area Chamber of Commerce has been involved in so many economic, education, political, and city activities. The Longmont Daily Times Call kept us updated about the many important issues that were occurring. Education has been very important. We're fortunate to have an outstanding system in the St. Green School System. There is an outstanding innovation center in the Career Development Center and numerous other classes and programs which gives us some of the best. Front Range Community College was started in 1982 using some of the local schools for classrooms. They opened their own school in 1995 near the old Kmart on North Main Street and moved to their present campus in 2003. The present enrollment is 3,500 students, with an emphasis recently in the area of technical skills. The Advanced Technology Center and the Precision Machining Program are two of the programs that are most popular today. We are fortunate to have association with all the colleges in this area. These schools provide us with employees in many occupations, and entrepreneurship has been a big part of the education system. The Denver Air Traffic Control Center opened in 1962. The FAA controls an area of 285,000 square miles in 9 states. This came about through the efforts of Tom Brock, Chamber Chairman, and a group of clients and citizens who had a fundraising started on April 10th, 1960, and closed on April 29th, 1960, to purchase land for this facility, and it took only 10 days. Thanks again to Tom Brock for his leadership in getting this done. This was the start of the Industrial Park Board. They presented a proposal to provide the land to the FAA, thus the beginning of the facility. They also purchased land in southwest Longmont to sell for companies wanting to move to Longmont. This has been a summary of the many pioneers who have dedicated so much to the development of Longmont. It is really my honor to have spent time with Tom Brock and also to receive this award, but must thank Tom Brock and all the individuals who have contributed to make Longmont the city that it is today. And I thank you. And this time, I would like to have Ryan Mason come up. Okay.
Let me make you sound good.
Okay.
So as part of this recognition, Roger was asked to identify a local nonprofit to receive a $1,000 contribution in Tom's honor on behalf of the Longmont Industrial Park Board through the Longmont Community Foundation. Roger selected the Longmont Rotary Charity Foundation. Now, please welcome to the stage Ryan Mason with the Longmont Rotary Club Charity Foundation. You sure can. I'm going to turn the time over to Roger here, and then after that, we'll turn it over to Jessica.
I'm not going to give another speech, but Ryan was the president of the Longmont Rotary Club last year. The Longmont Rotary Club has accumulated over $300,000 from donors, Rotary and elsewhere. The money is used for all kinds of charitable organizations in the city of Longmont. Last year, we donated almost $20,000 to a number of charities. That's why I chose this particular group to receive this money, because they've done so much good. And again, I thank you.
I stole his award. That looked really cool.
I want to say congratulations to all of today's nominees and award winners, and thank you again to UC Health Long's Peak Hospital for your support of today's luncheon. I do want to ask that all of the award winners and nominees come to the stage once we break from lunch so we can get a group photo of everyone. And I welcome you to bring your whole table. We have a big stage, so plenty of room to get everybody that has been impactful in the accomplishments that have been recognized today. For everyone else, we do have our breakout sessions are scheduled to start at 1:15, but we're running about 15 minutes ahead. So if you don't mind, I'm going to do a little roll call. Do we have all of our panelists here for our breakout sessions?
Sure. I believe.
Okay, so let's do this because it's only about 12:45 right now, and we don't want to make you guys just hang out for a half an hour. We will plan on convening our breakout sessions right around 1 o'clock instead of waiting all the way until 1:15. And so those breakout sessions are in basically the next 3 rooms to this direction of us. The first room, which is the north, what is the name of the room? The north. The first room will be the business climate panel. The second room will be the real estate infrastructure panel. And the third room, which is the theater room, will be our education and workforce development panel. So plan on reconvening in those rooms. You should all have on your name tags the panel that you signed up for. That was just to help us with tracking. If you changed your mind and you want to check out something else, you're more than welcome to do that. We have plenty of room in all of the rooms for you to participate in whichever panel you choose. So we'll take that 15-minute break. Nominees and award winners, no break for you. You have to come and take a picture with me on the stage, and we will see you all at 1 o'clock. Thank you.
So I will need you guys to come in a little bit, fire in. Let me see here. I will need you guys to come in. I'm sorry about another good and a half.